scopes for combatant analysis. Incoming! Get clear!
Our enemies envy our prosperity. Disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Hey now,
Ratcheting up my aggression.
well.
Fortificator at ready status.
Apologies. Emergency protocols unready.
Hostile in proximity.
Do try to limit double damage, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Combatant scanned. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Electrical
Target
damage.
analyzed. Lay down fire.
Providing
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Yeah.
ready to accept with agent's health needs.
Combatant scanned. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
As indicated.
Have a fix on their weaknesses. Standing by to stupefy. Advers-
Either risk devour everyone here, or they're all waiting to spring out at us.
Standing by with life support.
Attention, IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the console.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Earth Directorate agents are exempt from commands issued by Maintain stamina.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Error. Currently performing the tasks of 6 subjects. Active job queue, max excluding additional input.
As my forebearer, the matriarch embraced science and technology for the betterment of our people. So too have I been studying the potential of the rifts across our skies. I have directed our efforts toward undoing the personal tragedy that befell your esteemed son. And I am pleased to report
Due to an anomalous event, the Interstitial Hall and Exhibition Tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype Rift Anomaly Modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors. But I cannot do it alone.
Wonder how long ago the Order predicted this.
Time for that. It is a time to celebrate the bravery of our once and future sovereign. So dry those tears. Finish our great sovereign's work and purge Arcadia of those who seek to harm us. We shall claim our victory and step into the comfort of our matriarch.
Not friendly life.
On their weaknesses.
Your protectorate endures! Back in my... Thanks. Maintain it. Duty bound to stop.
I know how this looks, but I can assure you I have leave to look into... Oh, you're not security. Then you must be responsible for all the commotion I heard just now. For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we were. I will forget I saw you as long as you extend me the same courtesy. I was looking for proof, if you must know. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although, unless you have unusual license to be here, his odds of... That must have been so difficult for you. Unless your lamps have oxidized, naturally. Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since I couldn't possibly rely on an outsider to help me conduct an investigation, could I? No, that would be outrageous, unthinkable. Except, whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding Protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Valancourt is forcing my hand here. Help you with acquisition? Assuredly not. If, however, in your exploration of the lab, you happen upon the modulator, I surely would not be able to prevent you from seizing it. What I am offering is help afterward. Once you take the prototype, it will set off an immediate lockdown. I can facilitate your exit from the facility, but only if you help me in turn. That modulator will be necessary to unfold the rift and find the evidence I need. And if Valancourt suffers repercussions for its loss, I will count that as an added benefit. The kind that proves I did not dishonor myself by making a mistake, and that the cause of the disaster was due to someone else's malfeasance, deliberate or otherwise. The prototype Rift modulator is currently in Interstitial Hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. There's a lift in the next room over that can take you directly there. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Valancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant us access to the restricted wing. I'll monitor your progress from here. Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have the key card and Rift device, reconvene here, and we'll go together to the wing. That is what we've agreed upon, is it not? Valancourt keeps all of the items he confiscates from the staff in a locked closet in his quarters. There may be something pertaining to the
Somebody
Pride. We can't be expected to sleep in these conditions.
Better than bivouacking on Cloister. Now the toe's missing its testament.
sustain the system.
Enemies detected.
That seems odd.
Investigating hostile intent.
Sensors indicate unknown biological matter within the rift.
One rift anomaly modulator, as requested.
Lockdown initiated.
Quickly, use the modulator to open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift modulator. I've made the intercom available to you. Avail yourself of it. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far. A crude assessment and utterly untrue. I am perfectly accommodating to non-incompetence. I suspect you did not reach here unaided. So who was it? Which one of my undutiful brain boxes helped sponsor this little pilferage? Act glib if you like. All you've done is illustrate the need for more invasive auditing of my personnel. I'll be sure to inform them of your role in that unpleasantness. Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you. Does such bravado normally advance your agenda? So be it. We can forgo civilities. I will await you in the hangar. There, bullets may fly more freely than words.
Hostilities are afoot.
Mind the hostile.
this morning's demonstration, we have finally proven my central thesis. Matter within the rifts is not permanently destroyed. Broken down into pure information. This confirms many of our theories about the rift to an
Enemy has been detected. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Check your scope.
Seeking
We'll come
cover.
back to analysis.
There you are.
nearby. Mobilize.
Miranda would have been 17 today. I can scarce imagine her. My little son. Nearly a woman grown. Will she recognize her father, I wonder? After all he has done to bring her back, will she gaze upon him with pride? Happiest of returns, Miranda. I trust this year to be the last one we share apart.
This is the Sovereign's private chamber. Perhaps keeping so well coiffed exhausted him for other efforts. This room is not aligned with the paradigm.
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
The prototype Rift anomaly modulator may have boosted.
Combatant observed.
Deserves a
Resorting to violence. Yet. Investigate hostile adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Do you
combat,
suppose there's
Prop.
been another incident? Like the one with the saw?
Hostilities are afoot. Combatant scan.
Serve the console.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
I repudiate all Babbitt commercialism.
Somewhere I ain't.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Sustain the system.
For our beneficent leader!
They manufacture one.
Recommencing hostility.
They covet our due bounty. No trace of us.
Remain vigilant. He's steady.
We are duty bound to stop them.
They hate our contentment. Realign with the paradigm.
Contact lost. Destroying the balance. I feel for idlers. Disagreeable business.
Restoring the balance.
How very tidy and organized this all is. I imagine Valancourt's dirty secret is part of an alphabetical order. My vexation grows as this strikes. Trust the plan.
Preserve set progress.
They covet our due bounty.
Steady eye above.
Demonstrated requisite metal.
Steady their ambitions.
Shouldn't we warn those soldiers not to stand so close to our experience?
Maintaining
No greater teacher
perfection.
than experience.
You think too much.
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long stay and mental refreshment. If he is not subjected to Matriarch's blessings on you. Let's not waste time then. I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift using the modulator, so we can begin searching for clues. Reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original scene that could lead us to the evidence we need. You've discovered something? I knew it! I am absolved. And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to I would characterize Valancourt as many vile and unmentionable things, but a traitor? No. A man cannot defecate without... For all the time I've... Did you uncover anything else? How did this go unnoticed during final checks? I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any additional points of data, I think I can formulate my own conclusion. Our dear head of security has much to answer for. We need to go. I'm no longer willing to wait for the arc of justice to bend in my favor. Valancourt needs to die for what he's done. If I distract him, I'll go first. Follow behind, but not too closely. We don't want him to... I'll keep Valancourt talking so that you can get a good angle on him. But his patience isn't limitless, so... Oh, and there's also a rift in the hangar. An experimental byproduct, as it were. I would avoid interacting with it, lest you alert Valancourt to our ploy.
Pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Hold the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment that nearly killed me and the Sovereign. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Such a belligerent...
I'll handle this.
Guard, see to this intruder with its
Hostile presence.
Removing teammate.
When around you rely upon no matter. It'll deal.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Enemy moving into
As
harm's way.
always to traitors. Morale will certainly I had prepared this trauma kit, but obviously that turned out to be an unnecessary precaution. Please, take it, with my gratitude. I'm not sure murdering the head of security at a highly valued... Have no fear.
That's some...
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Requested assistance.
Now that you have the Rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rifts could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.